Hi, oily friends and family. Welcome to my channel, Simple Abundant Life with Nick. I am your host and doTERRA Wellness Advocate, Nick Mock. I've been a doTERRA Wellness Advocate for 9 years, sharing holistic tips and protocols for gut health, emotional wellness, and hormonal balance, because that are the 3 things that I've been dealing with and listening to women deal with, and it's time that I share the solutions that have been working for me every single time. Yeah, if that is something you're looking for, or you've tried everything else, or like me, you've gone to the doctor and they're like, I don't know, hit that subscribe, like, and that notification button so you don't miss these weekly videos. This week I want to share with you, I've been tracking my stress levels and sleep. Some of y'all already know I've been tracking my sleep, so I will bring you up to speed on where I am with that. But I'm also tracking my stress levels. So I'm really enjoying the, like, totally brain farting the app, but I'll put up a little icon of the app that I'm using. It gives me little messages that I'm feeling normal, or that I need to pay attention, or I'm overwhelmed. And I have to say, it is pretty spot on. If I'm not paying attention to what's going on with my body, it will alert me, hey, you're overwhelmed, time to, pay attention, closer attention to that, maybe do something, switch your mind. So what I've been doing is using my essential oils, and then I just kind of shift gears at work I do a different task to kind of get me back into feeling more of a normal level of stress, at least according to my watch. So I will be sharing more. I did not pay for like all the gizmos, but it's just giving me the basic information. And if I'll continue to use it, and if you guys want to see how I'm really doing, then I will pay the monthly thing just to see how it's going. All right. And then as far as my sleep, so yeah, it's still not reaching that 7 to 8. I'm doing more of that 6 to 7 hours of sleep. I am taking about a half hour to get to sleep, just under that. So what I'm trying to do is doing less screen time before bed. So what I do is I brush my teeth, I wash my face, I get my PJs on, I do a little journaling, get my watch, and then go to bed. That's been working out. But there's some nights where I'm just so exhausted, I just crawl into bed with my watch on, and then there I go. But yeah, there is a little gap there, if you notice. That's because we were on vacation. I really wasn't trying to monitor my sleep, but I have noticed I'm getting a couple of hour 20 minutes of deep sleep, just not every night, but more than once a week I'm getting that. So that is some improvement. So I'm still focusing on the deep sleep because it is on the low side as far as the average. And do be mindful of your essential oils. Make sure you're paying attention to the expiration date, because I've been using the Serenity sleep stick this whole time, and I was like, why isn't this like doing anything? It's not working. It's been expired for like a year. So it's time for me to get a new one. So I'll just pop that in my next rewards card, and I will get that soon. And in the meantime, I have been dying to get this back into my toolkit. The Clary Calm monthly blend for women. Let me tell you, it's so funny when you forget to get something back in your toolkit and you haven't had it for a while. Your body will be like, hey, we're not getting this anymore, so let's do what we've been doing before. It has a memory. So the hot flashes, the night sweats, all that is like be coming back. So I was, hey, in the meantime, I was using the Clary Sage, because I did have that. That was just to tide me over until I could get this back into my rewards cart. So every month I get a subscription box of all the oils or supplements or products that I need for overall ultimate health. So you're probably wondering what's inside of it. Clary Sage is the first one on the list. Then lavender, bergamot, Roman chamomile, ylang ylang, cedarwood, geranium, fennel, and then a couple of oils. Just so since there's no fractionated coconut oil, it's all essential oils. And I just apply it on my abdomen. You can put it on pulse points, on the wrist, behind the knees, bottom of the feet, if you find like the smell is too pungent, because I'm not a fan of ylang ylang, to be honest with you. So before I go to bed, I will be applying this on the bottom of the feet, and before I go to work, I will be applying to my abdomen. I'm not sure if I'll bring it with me, but I can. It's easy to carry, put in my purse, and off I go. But I'll see how it works out, just putting it AM and PM, and if I need to add an additional time, I will do so. So it's just a work in progress to see how my body's going to react to it, because it has been a while. I've been out of it for quite some time. I want to say for more than 4 months. I know, shame on me, but I've been doing okay. It's just they were starting to creep back in, and it was like time to put the brakes on. All right, that's it, everybody. That's all I wanted to share with you this week. Stay tuned for next week for more holistic tips, protocols, and yeah, me. Okay, love you, bye. See you next time. Be well, bye.